Curlee, and Olivia Ward, NBC's 2011 Biggest Loser, and the runner-up.
That's right.
It is so much fun to have you both here. We're in Palm Springs, California.
Beautiful Palm
Could be nicer, you know. I'm from Colorado, so I'm used to snow.
Exactly.
But it's been an amazing journey, and you did your first triathlon as a relay today as sisters. Olivia, why don't you tell us about that?
You know, it was really awesome. I think what's so great about these women's races in particular is that you see people of every age, every fitness ability, and it just has this really unified feeling. And it's not about who's going faster or passing somebody, and those type of triathlons are great too, and they have their place. But I love the fact that it's just about coming out, doing something good for yourself, keeping yourself trained and fit, and just finishing what you started. And that's what we're all about. That's right.
Hannah, you were watching the final finisher today, and at Danskin they do a tunnel of love. It's all brought by the Extra Mile out of New York City, and they do this huge series every year, and this is the final event of the 2011 series. What did you see? What did you witness when the final finisher came in?
We were cheering for Renee, and I didn't know who Renee actually was, and then she has cerebral palsy, and her doctor told her she probably wouldn't be able to walk. And here I am complaining that I have this little knee injury, and she is literally hobbling across the finish line, and she starts to run. And to see a woman, you know, defy all the medical odds and to come out and be a part of this and to inspire me about, I mean, just so inspirational. And not just inspirational, but she had a happy look on her face. Not a look of I'm in pain, which you know she was in the worst pain. A look of I just did this, I kicked butt and I finished, and I'm here with all these women, I'm going to celebrate. And that's what we did. And it was so inspiring, and it made me feel like $1 million, honestly. It was awesome.
Oh,
and she was beautiful, just glowing. It was awesome.
She was, and she definitely had Olivia, she had a fan club today.
She did, I tell you. I mean, it was amazing, and to stand there and you know, to greet her, and not just, you know, say, yeah, we're so glad you finished, but like you said, a tunnel of love. Everybody just to give her love and celebrate that moment with her is just, it's amazing. I live for moments like that. Absolutely. I have to say I'm a little greedy because I save them, and you know, I save them in my heart. And then at times, you know, when I'm on a long run and I need a little inspiration, these are the moments that you draw upon, and I love that.
All right, let's turn our attention just for a moment to NBC's Biggest Loser 2011 edition. That's a journey that you have done, but many have benefited from, not just yourselves, but you've inspired others. Tell me a little bit about that.
You know, the thing that I always forget is, I mean, 10 million people watch Biggest Loser. I mean,
oh my gosh.
I mean, like, it's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people.
And, you know, I could view that as, oh my gosh, it's a lot of pressure and whatever, or I could just use that, what a great opportunity just to pay it forward, to say, you know what, I am your friend next door. I am the person that, you know, goes to church with you or whatever. I am just like you, and if I can do it, you can do it. And I think that's something that Biggest Loser does such a great job of, is really inspiring people that, you know, it's not about, you know, a number on the scale or being a certain size. It's about being healthy and getting out there and moving. And I think that's what they do a really good job of motivating people to do.
All right, and I asked the question earlier, you know, the typical questions, and I think they could just Google you at this point and figure out how much weight you totally lost. Let's show that very briefly, and then I have one more question.
I lost 120 pounds.
I lost 129 pounds.
129, 120, and the differential for the entire show between first and second
was less than 1%. So
that's right. 2.8 pounds, something like that.
I completely shared the win with Hannah, 100%. It's like, at that point, it was like splitting hairs, and we walked side by side the entire show, and so just because, you know, I happened to be a little bit ahead of her, it doesn't matter. We both share the same.
And now you're ambassadors, and your life has substantially changed, whether you wanted it to or not. Tell me the biggest single change.
Oh my gosh, this is kind of a weird thing, but to be in the grocery store and to see yourself on the cover of Fitness magazine, that was just mind-blowing. And you know, I mean, obviously it was flattering to be on the cover of a magazine, but what I loved is that, you know, Hannah and I, we're not celebrities, we're not anything special. Like I said, we're just like everybody else. And to have regular women, you know, that did just a really awesome thing to be on the cover of Fitness magazine, you know, next to all these magazines of celebrities, I just thought was awesome.
All right, Olivia Ward and Hanna Curlee, well, can we expect to see you back at a Danskin Women's Triathlon in 2012?
I think if they'll have us, we'll be here.
That's right.
For sure.
All right, I'm sure you will. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
NBC's Biggest Losers 2011. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.